we use the index. What is the first value of index? 0. Last value? n minus 1. Okay. In previous class, we had gone through one particular program, right? General program. Any doubts in that? Sum of even numbers and sum of odd numbers in an given array. Okay. Let's see if there are any other general programs we can take up, or else we can take the other one. Anyone? Homework. Anyone voluntarily come over here and try to trace the program? Then I have to pick anyone from the backbenchers. Very good, come. 12. Okay. Get in. Good. Are they? No. Close the door. All of you open the notebook and draw that particular table. Yes. Online students. Is this screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to trace the program which we have written in previous class. Okay, what you need to do on a paper, on the next page, draw a table. Table consisting of the same number of rows starting from the for loop. What is the first column written there? I equals to 0, not written. Okay, no worries. Next is what? What is the first column? Does anybody else have done? First is I equals to 0. Inside the for loop we have. Then the condition I less than n. If I less than n is true, then it will go inside the for loop. Say n value is online students. You also draw the table, which I'm drawing here. Like first column I equals to 0, next column I less than n, and then if condition, that is if ARR of I modulus 2 if equals to 0. Okay. If this is true, then the next value statement, that is ESUM. ESUM equals to ESUM plus ARR of I. If that is false, then OSUM you are going to calculate. OSUM equals to OSUM plus ARR of I. Then I plus plus. According to these particular columns, trace the program. For example, for the first, okay, I'm telling it to the online students, you just pay attention here. Okay. Now, for 0 equals to I equals to 0, now 0 less than 10 in this case, that is condition is true, it will enter into the for loop. Then if ARR of I, so I value is 0, array of I is what? Let's write the values here, say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Then ARR of 1 is 0 is 2, 2 modulus 2 is online students, can you give me the answer for this 2 modulus 2? Vaishnavi, 273, unmute yourself. Padmanabh,
Yes, sir.
2 modulus 2 is what?
1, sir.
2 modulus 2 is 1. How? What is
Sir, 0. 0, sir.
0? So 0 is,
Reminder will.
yeah, is this 0 equals to 0 here? Is this particular condition true or false?
True, sir.
True. This condition is true. If this is true, now among these two statements, if it has to be executed, is it ESUM or OSUM?
ESUM, sir.
ESUM. So what will be the ESUM? Initial value of ESUM is 0. Now what will be the value of ESUM now? 0 plus array of I. Array of 0 is 2. So this will come 2 here. So this statement will be skipped. Then I plus plus, that is 0 plus plus. Next time 0 will become 1 for 1 here. So 1 less than 10. Is this condition true or false? Condition
True, sir.
Then what about this ARR of I modulus 2? Now I value is 1. Array of 1 is 3. So is 3 modulus 2, is it equals to 0? Condition is false. Okay, false means this OE sum will be skipped and O sum will get calculated. Initial value of O sum is 0, 0 plus array of 1. Array of 1 is 3 here, so it is 3. Then 1 plus plus. In this way, you have to trace the program, okay, up to the last value of I. That is, when I becomes 9, in this case, the condition is true. When I becomes 10, condition will be false. Okay, at that time, E sum and O sum will be calculated. What happened? This is I. Here also this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 2. M of 12.
Last value will be M of 11.
Last value will be here you are telling. Here. This is extra, right? So always when we have an array and we want to trace, always you write it is better computer. Let me get some jobs. Give her a round of applause. Now, did you follow that one? What she has written? Yes. What you need to do is that the column in your program, we always start from the for loop. Before the for loop, we keep the values on somewhere on the top, and then the for starting from the for loop, all the statements we have to write in a column wise. Okay. Now, initial values, whenever there is an array given, okay, what should I do in this way? That is, how many elements? 12. Initial value of I is 0 and n is 12. Then the array elements, the numbers you are going to enter into an array. M of 0, 1, M of 1, 2, M of 2, 3, in this way it is written. You can just shortenize this way of writing. What you can do is that draw a one row of, okay, here we create some boxes. These boxes should be exactly the number of elements in the array. Okay, now here mention the name of the array, right? This is M you mentioned, right? Now we need to write the index values. So index values can be written below this one or above this one. The best approach is that write below 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Okay, and then the corresponding elements of that are like M of 0. M of 0. Whatever that number is there, that number you can write. Say 10. M of 1, 20. M of 3, 15. M of 3, M of 2, 15, M of 3, you can write any values. So if you write in this approach, there will be minimal mistakes you will get while writing. Absolutely, there will not be any mistakes while writing. And for readability also, this is much more readable and understandable than the way how it is written. Yes? Correct? So complete this table, draw this one, and trace all the values. What happened? 0 plus 2 is equals to Which step? 10 less than 2. You get value as 12. I'm not getting what exactly. 10. 11. 10 less than 11. You know like what is to be done. Online students, is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Don't write the program as of now. You just instruct me how to write the program. Now we have around 7 minutes. Let's try to find it. Okay. Let me save the program first. Array large. Okay. What is the first statement? Hash include stdio dot h. Next, int main, open flower bracket and then close flower bracket, and the last statement is return 0. Now, how many variables we require now? Number of elements in the array, that is int n, I. We require an array. Let us take a big value 20. Then we need mandar as well, right? To store the maximum value. So maximum max. Okay. Now next we need to print a statement, printf. How many elements? So this variable is what? Corresponding to this is scanf percentage d. What is the variable? N. Then printf, enter n elements, that is percentage d elements. Okay, double quote complete, and variable is n. Then next, loop for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Scanf percentage d ampersand arr of I. Okay, then next what we need to do? For loop. Before for loop we have to give that assumption. First element, how do I get the first element value? ARR of 0. AR of 0 contains the maximum value, right? That is the first element. So assume that max is equals to ARR of 0. ARR of 0. Okay. Then next, I need to prove this one. So for, I need to write the code here. What is the initial value? I equals to 1. Why only 1? Because first element I have already assumed to be a maximum element. next I have to start comparing with the next element. Next element's index value is what? 1. So index I initial value will be 1. Then I less than n, updation is I plus plus. Now we need to compare now between what? Array element is greater than max. Is the array element, that is ARR of I, is it greater than max? Is it true? So put this into an if condition. If ARR of I is greater than max. Think here, initial value is 1. 0 is the first element. So the second element, is it greater than the max? As of now, max is what? The first element, right? If it is true, if this condition is true, I have to modify the max value. What will be the max value? ARR of I. So max will be equal to now ARR of I. If this condition is false, I no need to modify this value. I will repeat through the loop. So the next I plus plus. Okay. Now, once this looping condition is completed, we will be getting the value which is maximum in the variable max. So print f maximum equals to %d. I put a slash on here, then max. Okay. Let's quickly check for the errors if there are any. There is an error. Expected semicolon before scanf, line number 10. So line number 9, here is the semicolon missing. Yes, save this and compile. So there are no errors. Then run the program. Now, how many elements? 10 elements. So tell me the 10 elements now. What were your numbers? Remember? What is the first number? 6. Then next 0 minus 4. Then 0 1 minus 13 20 minus 7 26 35. Very good. Awesome. You have a good memory power. Are they 10 in count? So maximum is